Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Coding. In this video, you will learn how to install Angular in your Windows system. Angular 18 was released on May 22nd, 2024 with several new features, but there are no major changes in Angular 18. Firstly, let's look at Angular website. You can notice that now Angular is available on Angular.dev. So previously it was available on Angular.io. So now it's that site is available only for lower versions. So from Angular 18, so it will be available on Angular.dev. So now here you can see there is playground where you can do coding and test it. Now let's install an Angular application. For that, before we start, we will look at some prerequisites. So first we need Node.js in your system of version 18.19.1 or newer. Then we're gonna need Angular CLI to install Angular application. Then we're gonna create project using ng command by specifying project name. For this, I'll recommend Visual Studio as a text editor. It's up to you, whichever you're gonna use. So personally, I'll recommend Visual Studio Code or WebStorm. To install Node.js, we're gonna go to Node.js website. Then we're gonna click download Node.js button. So here you can see it's gonna download latest version, which is 20.17.0. Once you click on download button, so you can see it's already got downloaded. Then we're gonna click on the downloaded file, and we're gonna see the screen to install Node.js on your system. So you just have to click next, so that it will install. Because it's already installed on my system, I'm not gonna do these steps. Once Node.js is downloaded, we're gonna go to command prompt and check for Node.js version, which should display its version that's installed. You can see it's showing 20.70.0. That's what we need. If you are getting some errors here, you can always go add the Node.js part 2 environment variables. Then your Node.js will be running fine. Okay, so we're gonna understand why we need Node.js. So we need it is useful in two ways. We just need it to run Angular application in the first place. Then Node also comes with a package manager that we use in order to download and install package into our project. That will be very useful as we develop our application. So once Node.js is downloaded, so we're gonna install Angular using Angular CLI. So next step is to just you can copy the command and open command prompt and just type npm install -g at angular/cli. So this gonna help you to install Angular. Once it is installed, once you have typed this command, just press enter. So it will start installing Angular in your application. So now once Angular is installed, now we're going to go ahead and type ng version to check our Angular is installed and we have the latest version. And click enter. You can see it shows node version 20.7.0, our npm, which is going to install our packages is 10.8.2, and our Angular version is at 18.2.5, which is the latest. Now that our installation is done, We're gonna create a project using ng command, ng new, and you need to specify your project name. So here I'm gonna say first application and press enter. So here note that installation will take some time depending on your internet connection. So please wait for download to complete. So now we get an option to choose which style sheet format you like to use. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the default CSS. So after that, you get an option uh, to choose, like, do you want to enable server side rendering and static site generation? I'm going to say no. By saying no, we will generate a standard single page application, which is what we will focus in this video. Here I don't need to specify no, I just need to specify en and it will do the rest. We just need to hit enter. Yeah. So as I mentioned, it might take, for some people it might take more time because it all depends on your internet connection. So just please have some patience. Let it download, you know, and I'll complete. I'm gonna pause for time. So once the Angular is installed on a system, so now we're gonna go ahead and open Visual Studio Code and open the folder where our application is installed. I have already opened that in my text editor. So as I said it before, you can always choose other editors such as Visual Studio or WebStorm. So in my experience, Visual Studio doesn't give me that pleasant experience. So as Visual Studio Code is an exceptional TypeScript editor in general, and also Angular uses TypeScript, so I recommend you use Visual Studio Code. So we can see we have got all the files. Let's look at node modules where npm has installed all our packages. Then we are going to go inside source app. You know, look at this app.config, this app root.ts, app.component. We can specify the title, and this is the default page which gonna look when you start the application. So let's go ahead and change this one. Yeah, I'm gonna type h1 application and just save this. So now all we're gonna do is we're just gonna start the application to make sure the things are working. So to do that, I'm gonna go to terminal. In order to run the application, we can use ng command, and we're gonna specify ng serve, ng command, and ng serve, and just type enter. This will go ahead and run the Angular application. So it's gonna build. And once the build is done, we can see that we have a web address, and we're gonna go to the browser at this address. This will basically tell us our application is running. Okay, I'm gonna click on this. You can see, so our application is running and working fine. And also what we're going to do is I'm going to create a component called home, generate a component by using ng command, nggc, a home component. We'll just cut this HTML. So once the component is available, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this here. I'm going to say my first application and inside home page. Yeah. And I'm going to call this from app.component. I'm going to call the sector and use this selector in app component. So you can see now we are getting an error. This is because Angular 18 default installs standalone. So you can see in the app.component here it is standalone true. So what we have to do is we for this one we have to give we have to register home component in app and save it. So you can see there is gone. I'm going to create another video where I'm going to show you how to install Angular without standalone. Yeah, for this time, I'm going to save this, and I'm going to show you how to run the application on different port. We just need to use ngserve and specify the port. I'm going to say 4400 and just press enter. So it's going to build and it's going to serve the application at port 4400. Once that address is available, so what we're gonna go ahead and click on this address so that in the browser, so our application will be available on port 4000 4400. Yeah. So our application is running and working fine. So this is all what we aimed at. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please like and share this video and also subscribe my channel so that it will motivate me to make more useful videos. See you in the next tutorial. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe.